Hey, this is Mike 9 from I Hate God and Arson Anthem, and you're listening to Metal Maniacs.
This is Patrick with MetalManiacs.com. Pleasure speaking with the one and only Mike Williams, or Mike 9 from Arson Anthem. How you doing?
Hey, what's up, Patrick?
Man, so you and Philip have, I guess, a good understanding of the real hardcore, the real underground music. And this is this our way of bringing it back, kind of, with Arson Anthem?
Yeah, I mean, it was in the beginning. It was like a nostalgia thing, kind of like I mean, I don't know if people know the story about the first record. It kind of happened because of Katrina, and I had lost all my records, and me and him were just like, I was trying to burn all the stuff that I'd lost, burn it on the CD, and try to get some of it back. And the majority of it seemed like it was old hardcore, you know, that it was really getting me excited again. So, you know, we decided to start this band. So, but I think this new album is not so much about like the retro thing or whatever. It's progressed. I don't know if you've even heard the whole.
Yeah, I have the whole thing, man.
You got the whole thing.
All 31 minutes.
Yeah, 17 songs in 31 minutes.
That's the way to do it, man.
Which is actually, I mean, if you listen to the songs, there's more going on in each song than there was on the first EP. That first EP was some riffs that had been left over and stuff from before, but we wrote this whole record. Like, I even wrote some stuff on it, you know. I wrote some songs, and everybody contributed. Hank wrote some riffs, and Colin wrote some riffs, and we all, like, collaborated pretty well. So I think it's less about, like, the nostalgia thing this time and more about, like, moving forward, but in that same hardcore punk, you know, style. It's just a little weirder this time, some weird riffs in there.
Yeah, the first album, to me, it seemed like it was just real, like, I guess, pushed out. Like, a lot of aggression, like you said, a lot of aggression, just kind of throw it out and bam, here it is.
Right.
This one is the same, you know, the same style, but it has more, it's more put together.
Yeah.
In a kind of like a punk fashion or hardcore fashion.
Yeah, we took more time with this one, and, you know, I mean, we wrote the whole thing. We didn't want to, you know, overthink it, though, so, I mean, we wrote the whole thing in, like, a week.
Yeah.
Hank came down, and he had, like, a week off, pretty much like how he did the first one, you know, when he gets time off, he tours constantly, you know, so he came down, and we just holed up in the practice room over here at Nosferatu's lair, man, and for like 8 hours a day for like 7 days straight, man. We just wrote and recorded until we had enough songs that we liked, you know. And we recorded all of Hank's parts. We recorded everything, but we went back and did, you know, fixed up a few things here and there, and
well,
redid
it's
some
good
stuff.
though,
But
man. It's fucking it's way let's say way better than the first. It was more. It's tighter. It's together.
Yeah,
you know,
it's a different vibe, I think, than the first one.
But it still has that hardcore edge, you know. I like how, you know, the tapes kept running, you hear Phil in the background coughing, or
right.
Yeah, that's that good feeling of, you know, the little second you hear somebody say something, you got to play it back to hear it again.
Right. That was all pretty much from the first recording Hank's drums, you know, like, and yeah, he just had like the little digital recorder sitting right by him while we were doing the takes, and he would just press play, you know. So it came out raw as all that goes, you know. Yeah, but like I said, it's it's more put together, I think.
And being an I Hate God for 20 years, your vocals come through on Arson Anthem. I find it sounds different, way different. Your vocal styles on here compared to I Hate God is like it's almost like a different person.
Yeah.
In a way, I can tell it's you, but it's not I Hate God.
Right. Well, that's what I was going to bring up too. Like, you can actually hear what I'm saying, you know.
Yeah, which is unusual.
Yeah, and I mean, and we printed the lyrics on the record, and they correspond to the actual songs, you know. Not like I Hate God, where it was more abstract and you know, more cryptic, you know. But this is like. Yeah, well, we went at the vocals. I don't know how many days it took us to do it, but we just, me and Phil went in there with Puma, the producer, with the engineer, and just pretty much, you know, he helped me a lot. He coached me a lot on certain things, and I had a lot of ideas myself that we put together, and somehow it just came together really good. So I'm really proud of this record a lot. I mean, me and Phil sit and listen to it like it's another band, you know. We sit and listen to it and go, damn, man, this is actually pretty good, you know.
Yeah,
it's a band I would want to hear if I was, you know, looking for bands.
Yeah, it's really good, man. I was way impressed on this one compared to the first one. The first one I expected to have that, you know, anxiety and the anger to get it out.
Right.
But this one, when I talked to Hank, I think when we played in New Orleans, I talked House of Blues. I did a photo shoot at House of Blues. And when I was back there and I had talked to Hank, and he had said he got 18 songs written.
Yeah.
Pretty much all, I knocked it all out. We could put it together. I was like, holy shit.
Yeah, man.
Just knocked it out and did it.
Yeah, I still don't know what people are going to think about it, though, you know, because it's still the same. We get the same kind of criticism either way, you know. People, they want to hear I Hate God, or they want to hear Pantera or Hank stuff, you know. But I don't think it sounds like any of that, you know, so I think that came out good like that. But, you know, people still, you know, I'll get people saying, you know, what the fuck are you doing that for? You know, it's like, I just wonder why sometimes people aren't more open-minded about stuff.
Listen to it for what it is, not who it is.
Yeah, right. And, I mean, I guess it takes a while for people to kind of open up to new stuff if they've been listening to, you know, metal their entire life, you know. Yep. And it takes a little bit of open-mindedness, I guess.
Yep. And Hank's drumming on this, man, is fucking killer. I mean, he's out of control with that shit.
Oh yeah, when I listen to it, that's the main thing I listen to is him. Like, he blows me away. There's a few things he did on there that, you know, for him being, you know, the guitar player, songwriter, singer that he is, you don't imagine him behind the kit doing it, you know. Yeah, it just kind of blows you away. You're like, crazy. You know, he does some stuff that's totally not typical to hardcore punk, you know. Yeah,
especially not for him too. I mean, looking at me, him and Superjoint, that shit blew me away.
Oh yeah.
Because why the hell's he playing bass? And then, you know, from this playing drums, it's like, holy shit. I mean, he's fucking good.
Yeah, he's really good, man. And he's fast when it needs to be, and, you know, mid-paced when it needs to be, and all that, you know. So
must be the bloodline, man. Shit. And your lyrics I read over all the lyrics. Your lyrics for this is, I guess I get like a visual feel from it. Not to get too deep into lyrics, but as far as, you know, some bands listen to some things, that whole trip, that mental trip. Yeah. Yours to me, like, you can understand it, so you kind of reading them, it kind of gives you that visual trip. I don't know if that makes any sense, or if you intended to do that.
I mean, yeah, kind of in a way, you know. It seems, I mean, yeah, the lyrics for this one. I mean, Phil threw in some lyrics too, so we all kind of contributed. But it is a very visual type of thing, you know. The way it turned out, you know, it wasn't really. I didn't really plan it to be like that, but I think with some of the way you can understand what I'm saying, and it's still aggressive, but there's like some simple lyrics, you know. Like it's not, some of it's not too complicated. Most of it's not too complicated. It's like, you know, stuff you could probably sing along with or something, you know, kind of. So that's cool to me.
Yeah. Oh, hell yeah. It makes a good experience, man.
Yeah, cool.
Always. In the past, you wrote for magazines like Metal Maniacs and a few other articles, a couple books. And, you keep notebooks of all your lyrics still? From back in the day? How many notebooks you stacking up now?
Oh, man, I don't even know. They're all over the place, you know. Some of them are total garbage, or some of them are stuff that's already been used, you know, but it's weird nowadays. But, well, I mean, as soon as I finally got a good computer after Katrina, you know, I don't really have many notebooks. I mean, I've got one that I scribble in, but I mostly write the stuff right on the computer now, you know. If I get an idea, I'll scribble it down on some paper, but then I'll immediately put it on the computer just to save it, you know.
Yep.
And, shit, I got, like I've probably said before, I've got like 20,000-something words on this computer, man.
That's
just
crazy.
Trying to edit it down. I did my first public reading the other day, man.
Oh, no shit.
At a bookstore, uptown in New Orleans. I did a spoken word thing, man.
What?
The first time I'd done that, I mean, in public.
Yeah.
Not just like spur of the moment at a gig or something, but... But it was. I was pretty nervous, man. But it came out pretty good, man. So.
So I known about that. I would have checked that out.
Yeah, it was cool, man. Like Shauna from White Zombie, ex-White Zombie, came out, and a bunch of my friends from New Orleans came out and stuff. So it was.
That's cool.
It was cool. I plan to do some more of that, man. It was something different, you know. It was fun.
Yeah. Well, keep next to my next question. Any other projects you're working on? I guess spoken word.
Yeah, trying to do more of that, man. I want to start a YouTube channel where it's just like me reading and stuff, and
that'd be cool.
Some of my writing and stuff. People have said I should do it. Now, they've been saying it for years, and I just blow it off. And You know, but finally I think I'm going to try to get that done. I'm getting a little more confidence about reading in public, you know.
Yeah, it's a lot different than singing.
Yeah, it's weird because you know, get up there by yourself, you know, it's a little, it's strange, you know, but once you get into it, it's cool.
Yep.
But I got that, and like trying to put out a couple more books, trying to re-release my first book because it's out of print now. It's like completely out of print. So that, and I'm doing the Guilt of stuff.
Yeah.
That experimental stuff, and we got 3 releases already out, and we got like 3 or 4 coming out in the next year or so.
Okay.
I'm just, as usual, trying to keep busy, you know.
Yep. You got any plans right now, like an autobiography or like a I Hate God, I guess, biography?
Yeah, well, actually both. I've been talking to different people about both.
No shit.
Yeah, there's somebody I know wants to help do an autobiography of just me, you know, like, I don't know if it would be from my early life or just maybe from around Katrina or something, you know. And then we want to do like an I Hate God book, you know, with like photographs and like, you know, like little stories and stuff in it, like a coffee table kind of thing, maybe, you know.
Yeah.
That's another thing. We've been practicing I Hate God recently a good bit, and that's coming out pretty good, man. All the new I Hate God songs are starting to sound pretty good, man.
Oh, really?
Yeah, I'd say we're up to almost about 8 songs, maybe. We gotta, you know, just fine tune a lot of stuff and write a couple more. Hopefully, we can get a new album out. We've been promising people forever, you know.
Yeah, it's time, man.
Yeah, it's way past time.
And Brian, I guess I see Goat Horse picking up a lot of tours, so I guess Brian's gonna be home with Solid.
Yeah,
a little while.
I don't even know what's up with Solid, man.
Yeah, man.
I don't know if they're jamming or what, you know.
Yeah, Goat Horse just took off. That's what I was worried
about.
Yeah,
they just got huge, man.
Yeah, which is good.
Oh, no, that's cool, you know, it's like...
Solid.
Yeah, I love Solid Green,
yeah,
but since Brian's in my band, you know, it's kind of good he can do more stuff with me, you know.
Yeah, so everybody's
we're planning on doing some Outlaw Order stuff, too, man.
Oh, no shit. Oh,
yeah. Yeah, we did have some dates booked for October, but I don't know if that was some stuff with Buzz Oven, but I don't think that's going to happen. We're trying to set it for like March of next year. And trying to do live stuff with Arson Anthem, man.
Yeah, that's always hard to do, and all 3 of y'all done at one time.
Yeah, everybody's in and out of town, but we're going to try to get it together and, you know, practice for like a week or so, and then go out and maybe try to do some bigger cities, or I don't know what they want to do, but I'm into doing anything, you know.
I hear you.
Yeah.
All right, man, you got any thank yous or fuck yous you want to get out there?
Not really, man. The usual. Just total apathy. Don't give a fuck about nothing.